Okay, Alex, so let's take a look at this essay that you've written for us here. The first one is about schools, whether they should entertain or merely educate. Let's see what you said. It is no doubt that school has the mission to educate students. However, there is also concern that it should provide a fun environment for students to live in. In my opinion, school, as a place that students spend much of their childhood in, should serve purposes more than education only. This essay will use different examples of how school can help students develop and prove arguments. Lovely. Very good. Firstly, entertainment is a means of escape of the pressure. Oops. Okay. Of the pressure, get rid of come, from study. Or that comes from study. That would have worked too. This is because after hours of studying with a high level of concentration, entertainment, get rid of the S, in school, such as choir, sports, card games, etc., can prevent students from being depressed or pressurized. Pressurized is not a really word I'm a fan of. Or feeling pressured is better. For example, a study from Sydney University has found that students who actively participate in extracurricular activities in school have better psychological health than those who seldom join the activities. Therefore, entertainment in school is essential to I want to say letting students relieve. This should be an ing because we would say it is essential to mental health. So since a noun would fit there, then the verb must be in the ing. So it is essential to letting students relieve stress, you're missing that word, and maintain a healthy mentality. All right, it's good. I mean, there's some little grammatical errors, but on the whole, it's enjoyable to read. Secondly, students can learn useful skills from entertainment. Get rid of the S. This is because there are tutors in school organizing lessons of various interests like Tai Chi, chess, or piano, which may be helpful to the student's future career. Take, for example, the famous NBA player Kobe Bryant, with a T, who has said that he pursued a career in basketball because of encouragement from his basketball tutor in secondary school. Consequently, the techniques that students acquire in their leisure activities can be beneficial to their career in the long term. To conclude, I firmly believe that entertainment is an important area that schools should pay attention to besides education. All right, it's lovely, Alex. Good job. For your first essay, in fact, it's a nicely written essay. You've gotten some really good language down, so well done. Let's take a look at your second essay. This is the enjoyable activity with a child. Let's see. Whether doing interesting activities with children is better than reading to children's development is widely debated among parents and educators. I believe that the benefits brought to children should be evaluated in all-rounded aspects and not limited to academic concern. This says we'll use, okay, what does that mean? So what are you saying? Yes to these activities, or no, reading is the best thing for a child's skills and creativity? So this isn't really totally clear to me. And all right, well, we'll see what you said. So this says it will use examples of different activities that children can participate in to prove arguments. So, firstly, playing on game consoles. S is an amusing activity that can improve children's ability in different areas. This is because by responding to visual and audio stimulus, children can enhance various skills such as spatial awareness, responsiveness, and logical thinking. For example, a recent survey conducted by American educational institutions has found that after playing 100 hours of League of Legends, children have a significantly quicker response than those who do not play any video games at all. Therefore, game consoles, S, can boost children's abilities in areas that reading books has no effect on due to the limitation of stimulus and interaction that books provide. Okay, that's very nice. Secondly, Secondly, sports is an alternative to reading for children to grow physically and mentally. This is because when a child, enters a sports competition. All right, let's fix this. So, this is because when children enter a sports competition, they will develop the determination to excel in the competition and practice hard. Careful, hardly means something totally different. Take, for example, no comma necessary, a study from the Toronto University which found... All right, you know what? Get rid of take and then just say, for example, a study from Toronto University found that athletic elites in secondary schools perform well in academics because they can study long hours at a high level of concentration. Consequently, despite children's time spent on doing sports, they can have good academic results because of their improved mentality. To conclude, I firmly agree that there are alternatives better than reading for children's growth. Okay, so here you talked about sports helping them learn competition and also helping them concentrate. Here you talked about their response time. Yeah, you talked about the response time. So those are two of the skills you talked about. What about this right here? Better skills and creativity. So it didn't just say better skills. If they had said better skills, then you would be perfect, no problems at all. But it didn't just say skills, it also said creativity. And nowhere in your essay did you mention creativity. You see, the people at IELTS are very sneaky, and they include these things like and, which means that you absolutely must develop both, okay? So even though what you wrote is lovely, it's really very well written, and I enjoyed reading it, it's going to do you a huge disservice in terms of your task achievement score, okay? Because you've only partially answered the essay. Keep that in mind and pay attention to the wording of these essays in your future tasks, okay? I assure you this kind of thing happens all the time. So what you need to do now, Alex, is correct these essays based on my suggestions. All right, and return them back to us corrected. Secondly, you need to create an error correction list with all of the mistakes I pointed out to you, and then next to each mistake, write what the corrected version would be. Send this back to us as well. This is a list that you will add to with each video correction you get back, okay? Then the third thing you need to do is write new essays, of course, hopefully using some of the feedback and some of the things you've been learning from the course and from this video. So go ahead and get those 3 things started. Try to do them within the next day or so you can really apply everything you've been learning. Okay? Go ahead and get those things started, and we'll meet back here with your next essays, so good luck to you.